Hey everybody, welcome back. I thought I'd just take a couple minutes of your time to show you a Native American flute that I recently picked up. I picked this flute up used and it had a couple little issues, and I'm still in the process of fixing those issues and working through them, but I thought I'd take a minute to kind of show you what I got. Now, this is a Jonah Thompson flute. I don't know if you can make that out or not. That's a Jonah Thompson flute. This is in the key of A minor pentatonic. This is a pine flute that has been stained a different color. When I got this flute used, whoever had it before me really neglected it, to be quite honest with you. The flute was rather dried out, so I got a couple coats of mineral oil onto it to bring the sheen back to the flute, and also to help the fetish seat a little tighter at the top here. And I'll go into that in a second. What I was getting was a lot of wispy, breathy sounds out of those top two holes. And a lot of people will tell you that that has to do with the length of the true sound hole. And certainly it does, don't get me wrong, but it can also have to do with how tight that fetish is sitting on there, whether it's actually seated properly. So what I was able to do is I took a Ranger band, and a Ranger band is nothing more than a slice of bicycle tube. You turn it into a rubber band. I took that and I put a hole in it, and I slipped the fetish through that, and then I slipped the Ranger band onto the flute itself to really cinch it up and get it on there nice and tight. Now, you can see that on there now, and again, like I said, I'm still in the process of working with this flute. What I'm going to end up doing is removing this tassel. The feather here is broken anyhow, the turkey feather. Unfortunately, it's broken. I'm going to be replacing that. I'm going to keep the bead, I'm going to keep this leather, but I'm also going to add some additional leather to cover up that Ranger band and make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing there. So it's got a really nice sound. Now that the fetish is seated properly, it's got a really, really nice sound to this flute. And I'm really looking forward to incorporating it into some other stuff that I'm working on. So again, picked it up for next to nothing because it was used, and because the person who had it obviously either didn't know what they had or didn't care what they had. It was obvious that they really truly didn't care what they had. Not the most expensive flute in the world, but it is still a quite beautiful musical instrument. Jonah Thompson does some fantastic work even on these smaller flutes. I really like it. I'm pleased to add it to my collection, and I'll do an update on this later to kind of show you what it looks like. Working with, especially with this end down here with this bead, like I said, which I'd like to keep. It is cracked, but I would like to still keep it, and replacing the turkey feather there. So that's what I got today. I hope you enjoyed this little brief overview of this little Jonah Thompson Native American flute in the key of A minor pentatonic, and at some point in the future you will get to listen to me play it. All right, well, thank you very much, and until next time, I will either see you on or off the trail.